Hello, human beings. Hello, my fellow creatures. Do you know who I am? I'm COVID-19. According to the records, I was born just over a year ago. Yes, a whole year has passed. Time really does fly, no? I have to say how surprised I am that the whole world has been talking about me virtually non-stop for a whole year. Day and night, it's COVID this, COVID that. I suppose it's not that surprising, given that I've been able to visit around 100 million people so far. You see, I have no borders to cross and I don't need a passport. Like you, I'm a living being. I'm a microorganism and I have most of what you have. I have a respiratory system, a digestive system, and I'm able to reproduce in the same way that most other creatures are able to reproduce. In fact, my tiny body houses a number of extremely complex systems. It appears that I know where best to grow and which other beings I can feed on, so to speak. And yet, I have neither intelligence nor wisdom as such and cannot really understand the essentials, let alone the details. You see, I have no eyes, no ears, no arms, no legs, no mind. I don't have a degree in anything, and I've never stepped foot inside a school. Unless it was to infect someone, of course. And yet, here are all these human beings, the most intelligent beings on Earth, still struggling to understand how my inner mechanisms work and how they can fight me in order to stop people from getting sick. You see, I'm so tiny that they need powerful, advanced microscopes to even catch a fleeting glimpse of me. It's funny, really. They are the ones with the brilliant brains, and yet here I am, working in ways that border on the miraculous, working as though I really do know everything about the structures of the human body, where I can enter, where I can take up residence, where I can reproduce, and where I can do the most damage. I'm sure there are some questions that come to mind whenever you think of me. Questions such as, although COVID-19 is blind, deaf, and dumb, and without wisdom and intelligence, how can it invade the human body in this near miraculous fashion and do all the things it does there? It reminds me of something a great scholar once said. Imagine that a single person came and by force evacuated everyone from their houses and made them gather in the town square, compelling them to carry out certain tasks there. You'd realize immediately, wouldn't you, that this person wasn't acting alone and that he was obviously a soldier, acting on the orders of a king. Intuition tells us that if some action takes place, that act requires an actor, an agent. Bear this in mind and you will see that COVID-19 does not have the power or the knowledge and wisdom necessary to do all the things that it is doing to its human host. Anyone with an ounce of sense can understand this quite easily. It is clear that COVID-19 is nothing more than a messenger, acting in the name of an all-powerful, all-knowing one who creates and controls everything continuously, from subatomic particles to vast galaxies. So do not worry and do not be scared. Those who understand that COVID-19 is not acting randomly, but rather in the name of an all-merciful maker, should neither worry nor be scared. Those who understand this will strive instead to comprehend the message behind the creation of COVID-19 by seeing the hidden hand of power and wisdom. Those who understand should use this message in order to connect with the all-powerful, all-wise one. For it is only one who has infinite power and wisdom that can eliminate their worries and fear. We must continue to look for solutions by taking necessary precautions and by trusting in His help. Only in this way will our hearts and minds be put at ease as we continue our journey through life.